What is up YouTube, JC Games here, and welcome back to Exploring Omori Mysteries. And today, we're gonna go through some more pain, so I hope you're already strap yourselves in because we're in for some pain, alright? Okay, so today's video is, well, it kind of inspired by a comment because alright, so I already knew I was gonna make this video, but then someone commented about it. I was like, okay, now I'm just gonna do it just because why not? So today's video, well, first of all, I'm gonna put the comment right here, like boom, leave it there for like a few seconds. Okay, let's move on. So today's topic is gonna be what happens after Omori's bad ending, which is like, I mean, at least Basil lives, but it's like just as bad as a neutral ending. But because we did a good ending and we did the neutral ending, well, one of the neutral endings, the worst one basically, and now we're gonna do bad ending, which is pretty bad, still very bad. You know, it's bad for a reason. And like honestly, the good ending is like the only neutral ending. But actually no, it's actually the one where Sunny moves out. That's like more neutral. And I guess the true good ending is more true good because like they get over their some things and stuff. But anyway, what we're here to talk about is what happens after the bad ending, you know, the famous Sunny falling off the tower ending. So let me give you a quick summary of the bad ending. Alright, so in the bad ending, right, it's like in the true ending, right, it's like the true ending, except you're going through the Sunny route, right, and then you're fighting Omori, and then he beats you, right? Oh, he beats you, and then you have the option to keep going or to just give up. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was playing through the game, I almost clicked no, but I ended up clicking yes last second, and then I got the good ending. But if you click no, then you get the bad ending, right? I'm sorry, some people probably put no because like they didn't want to play anymore, and then they ended up getting a bad ending. So they click no, right? The player clicks no, and then Sunny disappears. He's gone forever. I will technically not yet. He's not gone forever yet, but he will be soon. So yeah, he gives up, and then he pretty much like, I guess like white space kind of like resets or something, right? It resets because like, you know how throughout the game the shadow people or stuff were saying like, are you gonna let the cycle repeat? Are you gonna let it repeat again? And if you go through this route, he pretty much does, and then Omori takes over again, and then they wake up in headspace. Well, Omori wakes up in headspace. And then you go up the stairs, and it turns out you went upstairs in real life, and now you're at the top of the tower, which who knows how tall it is. And then, well, we get the famous scene where Sunny is spinning and is falling, and I don't know why this is the most memed about ending, right? Even though it's one of the worst endings, it's one of the most memed about, which is like, I don't know. This is how the Omori community copes with this pain. We just make memes about everything, especially the most painful stuff. But anyway, that's pretty much what happens in the bad ending, and we get the Oyasumi ending, and whoa, Sunny falls, and he's dead now. Well, we never see him dead, but I mean, a building that tall, I'm pretty sure he's dead. But anyway, we're gonna get into what happens to the characters after the game, all the main characters. So we're going to start with Kel because he's my boy and he's good. We're starting with Kel, okay? Alright, one quick note I want to make before, just something that we could consider is that when Sunny woke up in the hospital, right, after him and Basil fought, he, what's it called? All of his friends were with Basil, right? So he was by himself. So I want to throw the idea that maybe after this ending happens, the friends might all feel guilty because they left Sunny alone with his thoughts and everything. And you know, if someone could have been there, they could have prevented this from happening. But the fact that he was alone basically made this a possibility, and then it happened. And well, you know, the friends might feel guilty because they're like, oh, well, we're all too busy with Basil and we let this happen. Why did we not take care of Sunny? Like, why did no one stay with him? Pretty much. Well, he was asleep, I guess, but you know, they could feel guilty because they left him alone. I just wanted to throw that out there before getting into it. So now let's start with Kel. I don't know why I smacked the desk. I'm sorry, that was too aggressive, but let's start with Kel. Okay, so we've already explored Kel quite a bit. So like in the neutral ending, right? We've seen that once like in the neutral ending when Basil stabs himself, he Kel pretty much like breaks down. His positive demeanor, everything breaks down, and he's very depressed. Well, yeah, he's gonna be very depressed. I mean, Basil committed suicide and everything. It's gonna happen. And well, I pretty much think that something similar is gonna happen too in this ending, because you know, if one of his best friends is committing suicide, it's quite clearly gonna be like, it happened again. Why is this happening again? It's like pretty much like I'm pretty much like recapping what I said in the neutral ending video. He's gonna be like, why did this happen again? Why did Marie and Sunny commit suicide? And he's gonna pretty much like break down. And I think his positive demeanor is gonna like break down. It's gonna be gone, or at least like very like reduced. Like it'll probably still be there like a little bit, but you know, it might be mainly gone because well, he's been through a lot, and yeah, it's gonna like fade away, I guess, because of all that's happened to him. And yeah, and well, especially because like Sunny and Kel were like really close friends, right? Because he said in the game, well yeah, they were like pretty close friends. You know, they like, I think he said like they snuck out to hobbies, and they did they were really good friends. Like I'm pretty sure they were like, that's why what's it called, when he saw Sunny was moving away, he's like, oh no, I should like go check up on him, go help him or something, because like Marie committed suicide. And he's like, I should go check him, make sure he's making okay, and like I should want to go hang out with him. And the second Sunny actually comes out, he's like, whoa, and he's like, well, let's hang out. They're very good friends, they're very close friends, and especially once this happens, he's gonna be like, why did this happen? And he's gonna feel very guilty, right? Because he's been hanging out with Sunny for the past 3 days, and he like the fact that he like didn't, well, I don't know if he noticed it, but he didn't notice Sunny was struggling with himself, and he like couldn't prevent this from happening, and he couldn't help him. He's gonna feel guilty. He's gonna be like, why couldn't I notice? Why didn't I do anything? I was with him for the past 3 days. And he's gonna feel guilty of himself. And like I said before, like, you know, he said he was too stupid to help his friends, and I was just gonna be like, wow, I couldn't even notice he needed help. I'm so dumb. I should probably like, why should I even help my friends? So it's just gonna be very bad for Kel, and he'll probably suffer a lot emotionally and mentally. And well, this pretty much applies to every character, but they'll all probably eventually like get depressed because well, Marie committed suicide, everyone got bad, and now Sunny does it. Everyone's pretty much gonna get depressed. It pretty much applies to every character, but it's definitely gonna happen to Kel. So anyway, that's pretty much what I think would happen after the Kel. Like guys, I said it was gonna be a very painful video. So that was just Kel. Now we gotta get this. That's like not even the next few are pretty much worse. So I go like, make sure you have something wholesome to watch after this video, okay? Okay, next I'm gonna go with Aubrey. And well, we know Aubrey and Sunny. Oh yeah, I don't know why I couldn't come up with the name, but Aubrey and Sunny, they were very close and very good friends, right? And well, they cared about each other, I'm pretty sure. And Sunny, well, quite clearly had feelings for her. I mean, there was the memory lane scene with the one was raining and stuff. Basil exposed my guy, but he didn't tell anyone, so good job, Basil. He wanted to protect him. But Sunny, well, we know Sunny clearly had feelings for Aubrey, but we don't know if Aubrey ever felt the same. So there is that. But she clearly cared about Sunny a lot because number one, they were friends, and then number two, in like the real world, in the present day, when the game is occurring, she like shows a lot of concern for his health. Cause he looks pale and he's looking like skinny, like, you know, he hasn't eaten, and he's like, he doesn't go outside, so she clearly shows what she expresses care for his health. And she's like, Sunny, are you sure you're doing okay? And she's like, promise me you'll take care of yourself once you move away and stuff. And it's very wholesome and I like it. But like at least she's even after bullying him for like, I don't know, like 2 days, she still cares about him, which is very nice, very wholesome. And she also says in one of the same cutscene I think I was just referring to, she says, I feel like I should have been there for you, which is, I mean, it's a good thing because it shows she cares about Sunny, but it's a bad thing considering that this happens, alright? So she's like, I should have been there for you. So once Sunny jumps off that tower and dies, she's gonna feel that, like, she's gonna feel I should have been there for you, right? And well, the fact that she wasn't there for him is gonna make her feel guilty because she wasn't there for him. She's gonna be like, I messed up. I should have been there for him. it's my fault that he jumped off the tower, which is gonna feel like it's just her fault. It's there's a lot of factors to Aubrey, but like, you know, it's not completely her fault. And but she's gonna feel very guilty because she's like, I should have been there for him, and she wasn't. So pretty much what I think will happen to Aubrey is, well, just a quick summary. So she clearly cares about Sunny, right? And well, she felt like she should have been there for him, and since Sunny jumps off that tower or hospital, I don't know if it's a tower, like how it's just a really big, wide and tall hospital, but I'm calling it a tower considering how tall it was. And well, if once Sunny jumps off of that, she's gonna feel guilty, like, and depressed, like, I couldn't do anything. Why I wasn't there for him and I didn't help him. She's gonna feel bad and depressed about herself. And especially considering, like, her and Marie were very good friends, right? So considering Marie's brother, Sunny, jumped off the tower, she's gonna be like, Marie, I like failed you. I'm sorry. And well, she's gonna be depressed, especially because she like lost like Marie, and now she loses Marie's brother. It's gonna hurt her a lot. And I think that's pretty much all I have on Aubrey. So we're gonna move on to Hero. Yeah, Hero. Yeah, we're going to Hero. All right. I don't know how to transition, but like we're going to Hero. But wait, okay. So I want to mention one more thing before I want to move on to Hero, right? So Aubrey, it's gonna be very hard on Aubrey for her to deal with all of these, like, all this depression and emotions and stuff going on because of Sunny committing suicide, right? Because her household is already like all messed up, right? Her mother literally does not care. She could not care less. She's an alcoholic and everything. So she doesn't have a family or anything. And her friends are like, you know, Kel and Hero and Basil are gonna be like, they're all gonna be dealing with their own stuff. Like, they're not really gonna be able to help her that much. So she's gonna struggle a lot dealing with her emotions, unless, you know, like the hooligans can help. So that's like pretty much her only hope. If they're not there for her, she's gonna struggle a lot with these emotions. So it's gonna be very hard on her to deal with. So I think now that's actually everything with Aubrey. So now we go to Hero. Okay, moving on to Hero. Why did I keep forgetting the name? Okay, but Hero, right? So Hero and Sunny, I'm pretty sure we're close because, like, you know, first of all, they're like good friends. But second of all, because Hero and Marie were close, and since Marie is Sunny's sister, then they're probably pretty much going to be close because, like, you know, Marie and Hero were quite very close. Okay, they were very close. And then Sunny was probably like, hey, yo, my guy Hero, what's up, my guy? You know, they were probably very good friends too. And well, yeah, I'm pretty much trying to say they were very close. But so also in the game, we see Hero like feels very guilty because, you know, he's the oldest one of the group after Marie's death. He's the oldest one of the group, and he feels like he should be the mature one, and he should be taking care of all of the younger kids, like, you know, Kel, Aubrey, and Sunny, and Basil. It's like, I should be the mature one, and he feels guilty because he wasn't the mature one and he didn't take care of them, and he let the friend group, you know, separate and, you know, get all messed up and everything. But, you know, Hero, it's not completely your fault, right? I'm just saying, I know he's not real, but it wasn't completely his fault. There's a lot more to it, and well, but he's, you know, he still feels very guilty for not taking care of the younger friends and stuff. So if he feels guilty for not taking care of the younger friends, right, and if Sunny commits suicide, he's gonna feel very guilty because he's gonna feel like he was the mature one, he was the oldest one, and he should have taken care of Sunny. He should have helped him, especially because it was Marie's brother. He's gonna be like, dude, I should have helped him, I should have taken care of him. And he's gonna feel like he failed Marie because he's like, he didn't take care of her little brother. He's gonna be like, Marie, I failed you, I'm sorry. And he's also gonna feel like he lost a part of Marie because, like, you know, he has Marie and then Sunny's brother. You know, it's like the last part of Marie. Well, no, because they still have Sunny's mother, I guess. But, you know, Sunny himself, he loses Marie. He loses a big part of Marie in losing Sunny. He's gonna feel very bad, and he's gonna feel like a failure because he couldn't help and protect Sunny. So similar to the neutral ending, I think Hero is gonna get like very depressed to the point where he might get suicidal, which is sad, like I said before. But, you know, it is what it is, and it'll be very tough on him too. But at least compared to Aubrey, he has like his family and stuff. But, you know, it's still very painful, right? We don't want to just like devalue it. So yeah. Anyway, moving on to a new character is Basil, because he's actually alive this time. So Basil time. Alright, so finally we're gonna move on to Basil, which is like, I kind of feel bad because like his birthday just passed, right? Like, well, for you guys it was like a week ago or like 2 weeks ago at this point, but for me it was like just a few days ago. And well, his birthday just passed, and now I'm about to like give him all this pain and stuff. So Basil, I'm sorry. I know you're running the Omocat Twitter right now, but like, I'm sorry for what's about to happen to you. So let me adjust myself. So Basil and Sunny were the two closest friends. I guess Basil was probably Sunny's closest friend. Like, they were very close. They were very good friends. Basil like very cared about him. Like, okay, so what's it called? He had the most photo in the photo album. He has Sunny has the most photos because, well, Basil's his best friend, and he gets that makes him take the most photos of Sunny, right? I got that from the Omori wiki, so like, thank you for the fact. But anyway, moving on. And then he also like vented to him a lot about like his problems and stuff, which is like, that's like a very good friendship, right? Like, if you can vent to someone about your emotions and like your relationships and stuff, that's like a very close and good friend you have there, I think. Because like, not a lot of people have that kind of friendship. So, well, a lot of people probably do, but you know, some people don't have that, and it's very tough. So it gets very lonely for them. So anyway, yeah, Sunny and Basil are very close is what I'm trying to establish here. So wait, let me go back. Let me run it back. Okay, so yeah, so Sunny really cares about Basil, right? Like I said before, which is why, you know, which is pretty much why the truth happened. Well, like, he faked the suicide because he wanted to protect Sunny. And because he really cared about him. They were very close friends, and he was his best friend, and Sunny was his best friend, and yeah, they really cared about each other. So then we get to the bad ending, right, where Sunny commits suicide. I've said it like 5 times already, and every time it's hurt me. But Sunny jumps off the tower, right, and well, Basil is gonna feel very depressed and bad because I've said it before, like, he's very attached to his friends, right? So losing his friend is gonna make him very depressed and very sad. And he's gonna feel like he's a failure because he feels like he failed Sunny, right? And he's like, I couldn't protect him. I couldn't save him from something, you know? And he's like, I let him fall to this, and I'm a failure. Why I didn't help him? And well, it's gonna be very tough on him. He's gonna feel very bad about himself. He's gonna be very depressed. And he's probably gonna get like, he's gonna get very depressed, and he might get to the point where he gets suicidal like Hero, because well, he lost his best friend, and well, he already has a very poor mental state, like, and yeah, it's gonna be very tough on him. And finally, final thing adding on to Basil is, well, he's forever gonna live with this guilt, right? He's forever gonna live with the guilt that he's forever gonna live with the fact that he faked Marie's suicide, right? He's gonna have that guilt, that something. And now he's gonna have the something of letting Sunny commit suicide. So it's gonna be very bad for him. So yeah, it's gonna be very tough on Basil. He's gonna get very depressed, and he might even get suicidal because he has all this guilt, all these somethings following him and stuff. And it's gonna be very bad. So in conclusion, after all of this, right, I think every single one of these characters should go to therapy, and I should too after making this video. No, okay, but seriously though. So yeah, it's gonna be very bad ending, you know. Sunny commits suicide. Sunny's gone. Like, come on, he's a very good character. He's gone. Then Aubrey's gone, and then no, not Aubrey's not gone. Aubrey, Kel, Hero, and Basil will probably all get depressed, and they'll all have their own struggles that they have to deal with. And it's gonna be a very tough, very bad ending. So yeah, I guess this is why it's the bad ending. Neutral ending is just as bad though, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, that's pretty much it for what I have this week. It is another painful video, I'm not gonna lie. So this video and neutral ending video were both painful. Very tough to come up with and record because, well, it's a very sad topic, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know I'm smiling about it, but that's because I'm like joking about like painful and stuff. But you know, it's a painful video to make. Talking about all the characters' pain and stuff is very painful. But anyway, I'm okay. I think I'm okay. But so that's pretty much all I have for this week. So we should probably all sign up for therapy together, you know. You guys let me know in the comments, you know, which therapist we should all go to. Have a group therapy session and stuff. But anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Also, in the Kel part, this probably just might be added in after, like, because this is like I already finished recording, but like I forgot to add this part in the Kel part. But anyway, in the Kel part, I forgot to mention that Aubrey was gonna say something to Sun. Actually, what I was talking about. Dude, this is gonna go post credit. But anyway, so in the Aubrey part, Aubrey was about to say something to Sunny, right? I forgot to put this in Aubrey part. Aubrey was gonna talk to Sunny, and she was gonna say something to Sunny, but then Kel cut it off, and he just like. So I forgot what Sunny. I forgot what Aubrey was gonna say. She was gonna say something to Sunny, and then Kel cut it off, right? So like, like Kel, why would you do this? But anyway, I just wanted to add that because like, why did I want to add that? Okay, so I just wanted to add that because like we'll never know. But anyway, like I don't even know if this is gonna go in the video at this point. Because this is supposed to go in the Aubrey part, and then I messed it up with the cover. Okay, I don't know. This is probably gonna go post credits. If you're seeing this, you're goated. You're good. Thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna stop the video. Okay, goodbye.